Our guy, Brian Flores, sits down with Adam Shefter. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, this is the first observation that I got from listening to that podcast. And if you haven't listened to the show, make sure you go and tap in because it's a great listen. All right, it is a great listen hearing our defensive coordinator, who's pretty much been the savior for the Minnesota Vikings season this season and half of last season as well. But I'm going to tell you, the first thing that I take away from that podcast is Brian Flores is as good as gone. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is if he gets offered a head coaching job, he is taking it. He's gone. He made that very clear during this podcast. He loves Minnesota. He gave KOC all of his flowers, said it's a great just atmosphere, environment. He also kind of reassured me personally that your boy KOC, he isn't just this Mr. Nice Guy coach that a lot of Vikings fans think he is. He actually has some edge, and I know he showed signs of that during a couple post-game, videos and stuff that we've seen floating around. So that's a good thing. That's one thing that I was always concerned about, although I didn't believe that anymore. But again, Brian Flores goes on there and just kind of lets it be known, man, like, nah, man, your boy KOC, man, he got edge, man. He don't play around with the players. He is all about holding players accountable. If things aren't getting done right, he lets it be known and he makes sure it gets done right. So that's one thing I like. But, he went on to talk about Bill Belichick being the GOAT, went on to talk about Mike Tomlin being the second generation GOAT, and said he went to the Harvard University of football when it comes to being on side of both of those guys, right? Like having the opportunity to be a coach and an assistant to those two guys was just part of what molded him and who he is today, right? He said he loves Minnesota, but Adam Shefter asked him, hey, man, how was your time in Miami as a head coach? He said he knows a lot of people believe that he thinks it's all negative. But he said he learned a lot, man. He said there was a lot of great times in Miami. He learned a lot. He takes it with him, and he still uses things and implements things that he learned in Miami and uses them today as the Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator. So I'm going to tell you right now, though, this right here, listening to this is the main thing I wanted to get on here and tell Vikings fans about tonight is that boy good is gone. Like if this team and this defense continues to keep playing at the level it's playing, and obviously, as Vikings fans, we all want that, right? That is something we want. We want our team to do good. But if it continues, oh yeah, he's getting a phone call. Because if you look at the landscape of the NFL and some of these coaches, there's going to be at least 3 to 4 vacancies. I can guarantee you Raiders going to be one. Shit, the Bears might be one. I mean, there's some opportunity. The Giants might double back on your boy, although they did him dirty. You never know. He might just go back just because you can tell and hear it in his voice, the passion when Adam asked him that. And he wants to be a head coach regardless. I know we're saying give him this lifetime contract and let's extend him forever. That isn't what Brian Flores wants. Now, he did say, to be fair, he will get some resistance from the kids. He said his kids love Minnesota. Obviously, we heard before that how much they love Justin Jefferson and he's their favorite player and all that good stuff. So that's one thing that we do have on our side as Vikings fans, with that slight possibility that Brian Flores may be able to be our defensive coordinator going into 2025. But as far as I'm concerned, as of right now, I doubt it. All right, I doubt it. Unless this defense just implodes on itself the remainder of the season and we just start allowing 40 points a game and things are just looking rough out there. I believe that Brian Flores, this is the last year that we're going to see him as our defensive coordinator. So, hey, as Vikings fans, you better start plotting and looking on who you really want to come to Minnesota, because it's going to have to be somebody. You feel me? Because I'm sure the rest of the NFL is tapped in with Adam Shefter and they hearing that, and you got these GMs and these, hey, they going to look past all that lawsuit stuff, bro. They trying to win football games, and how he has this defense playing, oh, they'll take that chance, bro. This is about performance right here in this league, bro. They can, at some point, they going to brush all that other stuff under the rug. It get crooked out here. They going to brush that, hey, man, we ain't tripping. Sue the NFL, do whatever you got to do. But at the end of the day, we trying to win. So come on, sign this contract and be our head coach. Y'all let me know how you feel, man. Make sure you go and tap in and listen to that podcast, man. That was just a couple little points. And I just wanted to really throw out there the main point that has me a semi-nervous, dog. Like, we're going to lose our boy B-Flow, man. And B-Flow we trust, man. Shout out my boy Eduardo, man, from Canada, man. He said Canada rocking with B-Flow, man. This might be the last year that we representing. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.